Yeah, so I wanted to give that little cool growth hack for Twitter because it's a really fun, easy thing to do, pretty inexpensive. I mean, there's a free manual version, which I'll kind of go through. And then there's a paid sort of automated version. And it's something that I think every artist should be doing yesterday because then when it matters, it's something that just takes time, getting about 1,000 to 2,000 Twitter followers per month. They're real, active, organic, engaged, like legit people. You're not buying them off of Fiverr. But because they're all those things, it's per month. And so if you start now, 6 months from now, before you even have an idea of your next album or song or adventure or company, you can start building up the audience now and not have to try to pull together an audience when you finally have something you want to talk about. So I'm going to go back to sharing. Oh, there's my calendar.
Wow.
Wait, why did this come up? Hold on. That's my life, you guys. It's insane. Oh, that's why. Okay. I don't even, do I even have weekends anymore? No, I don't. It just all blurs together in this sad thing. All right, sweet. So let me. That wasn't embarrassing. All right. This was a recent campaign that I had. They do. Actually, I'll come back to them. Okay. So this is a sci-fi film we're going to be putting out soon, and you'll notice that we've got 20,156 followers. We get a lot of notifications on a daily basis. We get lots of messages on a daily basis. Lots of things going, hey, we want to interview you. We want to give you free stuff. Lots and lots on a daily basis, okay? So everything I'm about to show you is not just get numbers, although that's great. Having numbers is awesome. It's also about getting, I see, this is mine actually. So let me sign out. I'm going to go to the actual one I was talking about. It's also about getting that engagement, which is super, super important. Having a big audience doesn't matter unless they're talking to you. Yeah, see, 45 notifications, 26 messages. Okay. This is awesome. Okay, sweet. So the technique is pretty simple. Okay, so I'm gonna just talk about my world and my film. You can obviously apply it to your own thing, but we are a sci-fi film, right? So if I go here and I go type in sci-fi, so for you guys, you can type in hashtags. Maybe it's related to a certain genre of music. And you type it in here. So I can actually find people who talk about this. Okay. So this is a sci-fi author. Go here. He's got, he's clearly posting. He's posted recently, 31 minutes ago. Okay. So follow. I have a 20% likelihood that this guy, Nathan, is going to follow me back. Now, why would he do that? Because here, obviously, I'm a sci-fi, so that's an easy one, okay? I use those hashtags that he would care about, okay? Also, this is the key here, my pinned tweet, the tweet that stays at the top of your timeline. You can choose any one of your tweets and pin it, okay? We had just got into a festival, so I just pinned that, okay? So our pinned tweet, I use emojis. Why emojis? Because they break up people's, as your eyes, as you sort of scroll through this timeline and this wall of text, images, emojis, that kind of stuff pops it out. Super enthusiastic and excited about it. A quick link to the trailer. A nice kind of like, we hope you enjoy watching it. Like, I'm really cool and chill. And we've had tons of interaction about this. And interestingly enough, the trailer itself has been seen 52,000 times. Also, I posted this, I created this account to post this trailer, and we had 200 subscribers out of this. These are not giant, life-changing numbers right away, but I don't know about you, but for me, like most short films, little tiny things that don't have any names in them and are going to be seen on Vimeo for free, do not get 52,000 views for their trailer. And I imagine a lot of you musicians out there who are starting at the beginning of this, or your clients, if you're managing musicians, getting a couple thousand views is a good deal for some of your songs and stuff. Mm-hmm. So you take whatever is representative of your brand, so to speak, whether it's a music video, whether it's a SoundCloud clip or something. Jamie, you were talking about avatars, right? So I'm guessing your audience is familiar with this term. In case you're not, real quick, an avatar shorthand is basically the fully realized version of your target audience member. Okay, so you might have mass appeal, but there's a person out there, and in my world, we actually give them names and backstories. So as an example, for the avatar for us, we are really geared towards people in their late 20s, maybe right on the edge of millennials. A guy, he's slightly overweight, but he's really cool. Like, he dresses really hip. He really has good taste. But he's kind of that nerd who holds it proudly. Like, we've really developed this kind of person, right? That person in our head, and we have a couple different genders and different demographics, is going to love this crap. They're going to love this crap. So when I click follow on that account that I just clicked follow on a few minutes ago, Twitter has a culture of following people back. So they're going to see, oh my gosh, the sci-fi followed me. The little cover pic and profile pic that showed up seems pretty decent. Then they're going to come here and click on it. They're going to see, wow, they've got a lot of stuff. They tweet quite a bit. They've got cool pictures. Oh, and their main pinned tweet is right up my alley, including a really cool looking trailer. It is cool. You should go check it out. So I recommend that you guys, so that's sort of the Twitter setup part of this, right? All of this is sci-fi, indie film, our location, the edge of the galaxy, all this kind of stuff. So that we have a high conversion rate for anybody that we reach out to. And like I said, you can do sci-fi, there's hashtags, support indie. Film for us is big, so I've seen support indie music out there as well. But see, people use this hashtag support indie film. I'm an indie filmmaker. I like to meet and collaborate with people. Great, follow. Good chance, 10 to 20% that I'm going to get a follow back rate of 10 to 20%. Okay, so that's the manual way to do it. Every few days, you would need to go back and unfollow the people who aren't following you back so that you keep your ratios pretty good. There are tools that can help you do that. One is called Tweeby.com. That can help just, tell you, oh, you've got 4,082 people who don't follow you, and you can use this service to help unfollow them. Now, the way to automate all this badassery is by this is me Googling how to screen share for Zoom, is a website called getcrowdster.com. Log in here. Okay, so while this technically is for crowdfunders, I use it on an ongoing basis for their Twitter marketing. And let me show you some quick stats on this. So the concept of this is really simple. Their stats thing isn't working. I'm actually trying to create a alternative version to this service. It's the best I've found, but I'm actually trying to hire programmers to make a better version.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can click through it here. No, it's not going to let me. Great. Now I can't see stats, at least on mine. I could on my clients the other day, so who knows? All right. So quite quickly, this is the people who aren't following me. By the way, it looks like that Nathan guy followed me back because he's not on my list. So I can add all these people to my unfollow queue so that I keep my ratios nice, by the way. And they will automatically do it here. In fact, I think it says unfollowing is not instant. It happens gradually over time. Okay, but what Crowdster is actually all about. Say
right?
what?
So you don't get flagged?
Right, so you don't get flagged.
Mm-hmm.
So what Get Crowdster is all about, the idea is really simple. You go to them and you say, hey, I want you to take, maybe I can do it under setup. Take a certain number of, let's see if I can get to it. Here we go. Okay, yeah, here we go. Hashtags, right? So I'm a sci-fi and a sci-fi film and an indie film and hashtag indie and hashtag support indie film. So I want you to take all these, and anytime somebody uses one of those hashtags, I want you to follow them. And Crowdster will do this automatically, and they will make sure they don't follow too many people and so forth, okay? What happens then is, because I've set up my Twitter right, and there's this culture of people following back, you can see I sometimes get a 27% follow back ratio, 16%, 13, 14, another Sci-Fi Friday. Not a lot of people followed, doesn't come up a lot, but huge follow back ratio, right? So you kind of, hashtag indie, I followed 10,000 people. I got a 15% ratio. That's pretty good. So some of them are big and broad like that. Some of them are super specific, like Sci-Fi Friday, and so forth. So you put these bad boys in there, and it automatically does it for you. There is some technical stuff that goes into this particular resource. And so one more place I want to send you guys is hackingkickstarter.com. Will forward you to my group on Facebook. It's free. I don't even really mention my own company. I definitely don't let it's me doing a training. I don't let other people post their campaigns on here. It's just free training. We got a crap ton of videos, how to assemble a team, me with super long hair, so forth. But the reason I bring it up is because you should come join us. Here is the actual technical training on how to do Crowdster. And there's a 17-minute video that literally walks you through Twitter's API as an example. So you can go to Facebook and search for Hacking Kickstarter. You can go to hackingkickstarter.com. It will forward you here. I do have to approve, and basically when you go to join, I say, you can't spam. If you do, you'll get booted. Do you understand? So that's the only thing there. But whether you do it manually, right, where you're actually on Twitter and you're searching for these people and you're reaching out to them, or you're using a tool like getcrowdster.com in order to help you, that's particularly with Get Crowdster, like just get that thing running. And then 6 months from now, with 1,000 to 2,000 Twitter followers per month, you'll have 5,000 to 10,000 Twitter followers kind of ready to go. And then you get to enjoy this level of engagement where you have, tons of notifications every day, tons of messages, people going, oh, I want to see this thing, and what about my thing? And like, this is how you create engagement, 26 new direct messages. I'm going to check out your thing, right? Everybody, for example, wants you always want people to see your latest song. There's a really cool little direct message I send out. It says, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Our trailer is in our pinned tweet if you're in the mood for some epicness. Notice what I didn't do. Hey, click here to see my shit, right? Mm-hmm. Which is super annoying. How many people, how many of you guys out there get that like automatic DM that's like,
yeah, I was scared that's what you're about to show us.
yeah, exactly. Let's see if I got an example, because sometimes I get it myself. But yeah, it's like, oh yeah, see? Wow, the best VFX I've seen in indie film in a long time. I just watched the trailer. I was going to search for it on my Fire Stick later. I already checked it out. Is it done? It looks great, right? This is the kind of stuff that you can get. Here we go, right? It's a screen name. Thanks for following me. Don't do that. It's never going to happen. But if you're really cool, really casual, it's kind of like dating guys, right? Guys and girls, right? You don't want to just put it all out there. You just, hey, yo, thank you for being awesome. Appreciate it. If you want to see some cool shit, let me know. And then people are like, okay, cool, I'll see some cool shit. As opposed to, dear God, please love me. That never works. When you do it the other way, you get, I will check it out. I will most definitely. And I have, my assistant's job is to go through here on a daily basis and respond to these people. Because when we release this film in a few months, I'm going to send out a big, massive direct message, and I want already for us to have had an engagement that felt organic and real and natural, so that the next mass message that comes out doesn't feel as shitty as it normally does, right? Mm-hmm. I watched it straight away. I retweeted. It looks amazing. My God, that looks amazing, right? People, you will find your audience this way, and you will get them talking to you. Plus numbers like this are really impressive when you go to decision makers in whatever industry you're in. This 20K has helped me book gigs before.